DeepSeek V4 hasn't even launched yet, but today, V4 Lite just leaked.
And the benchmarks claim 83.7% on SWE-bench verified. That would make it the best coding model on the planet.
The catch? Not a single one of these numbers has been independently verified.
For weeks, the signs have been piling up. On February 11th, DeepSeek silently expanded its context window from 128,000 to 1 million tokens overnight.
Leaked pricing suggests 14 cents per million input tokens. That would be 36 times cheaper than Claude Opus 4.6.
The rumored architecture merges reasoning and general chat into one system. No more choosing between R1 for logic and V3 for conversation. Developers are already stockpiling API credits. In DeepSeek, total silence. No official announcement, no confirmed release date.
But then, something else showed up.
Today, February 23rd, a smaller variant surfaces through unofficial channels. V4 Lite.
Nobody at DeepSeek has confirmed it exists, but functional demos are circulating everywhere. The standout test? Generating an Xbox controller as SVG code. V4 Lite does it in 54 lines of clean, optimized markup.
Claude Opus 4.6, Gemini 3.1 Pro, and GPT 5.3 Codex Spark all need significantly more. Cleaner code, fewer lines, faster render.
But here's the part that matters.
They also ran the classic pelican on a bicycle spatial reasoning test. And V4 Lite failed. Structural chaos, geometric distortion.
The pelican looked nothing like a pelican. So you've got a model that writes surgically efficient code, but can't reason about spatial relationships.
And that's just the light version. The full V4 benchmarks, those are even more controversial.
The full V4 benchmark leak paints a different picture.
83.7% on SWE-bench verified. 99.4% on AIME 2026, 88.4% on IMO Answer Bench,
and 23.5% on Frontier Math Tier 4.
Every single number surpasses GPT 5.3 Codex Spark and Claude Opus 4.6.
If these hold up, V4 isn't just competitive, it's the new ceiling.
But that if is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Here's what should concern you. DeepSeek V4 hasn't officially launched. No API, no weights, no announcement.
And yet, benchmark leaks are everywhere.
When Claude Opus 4.6 dropped, independent labs published verification within 48 hours. For V4, there's nothing to verify yet. Just leaks, just demos through unofficial channels.
And a market already pricing it in. That gap between hype and proof, that's the story.
The market is already reacting. CNBC published today that Nasdaq stocks face another rough period specifically because of DeepSeek.
The Dow dropped over 700 points this week.
The S&P fell 1%. Nasdaq slid 1.1%.
The fear is simple. If Frontier AI could cost 14 cents instead of $5, what happens to the companies spending billions on infrastructure?
For developers, V4 isn't available yet, but the leaked pricing and V4 Lite demos show what's coming. If the model drops at 14 cents per million tokens with these benchmark scores, it would reshape the entire coding AI market overnight.
But wait for independent SWE-bench results before making infrastructure decisions. Polymarket gives 56% odds V4 is fully rolled out by March 31st.
And V4 Lite, designed for a single 24GB GPU. That could put a frontier coding model on every developer's desk.
The real test is coming.
3 things happened today. V4 Lite leaked, fast at code, terrible at spatial reasoning. Full V4 benchmark leaks claim world records across the board.
And the model itself, still not officially released.
When V4 finally drops, the first independent SWE bench run will either confirm it as the new frontier or expose the most sophisticated hype cycle in AI history.
Hit subscribe so you don't miss that moment. See you in the next one.